Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. While back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the Buena, with a definite foul there. Fenerbahce start a new era under a new manager. Someone making his senior managerial debut. So given your extensive football knowledge, Jim, what do you think?
Well, firstly, let me say that I wish him...
And a header! It's in! First blood drawn. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Trabzonspor take the early advantage. Get that clear. Akichi. Shahan. Over to the left. And it's Soldado. Soldado spreads it towards the left. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Soldado, plays it back. It's one! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
Fenerbahce grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Pushes it out wide. Got a throw in. Good idea, just poorly executed. Sosa. Kuchka plays it out to the wing. Going through. That has sent him sprawling. It's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. Fenerbahce present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Oh, he saved it! It's anyone's ball.
Well, it's always worrying that the psyche is affected after a missed penalty.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Soldado gets it back. Got a sight, and the shot! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Soldado did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
So we have. And we hit half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Fenerbahce head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. That's the start of another 45 minutes. Shahan. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Sosa. Look at the defender bombing forward. Great leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Akichi. Plays it over to the other flank. Dira. Calderin.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
It's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Fenerbahce do look really good value for a win here on opening day. Isla. Oh, that's nice. Dira. Hit into them, and the header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Soldado brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Trabzonspor seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
Well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Valbuena.
This is good ball retention, and
Little doubt, that is a foul. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Ayew. And it's Soldado. Nicely measured pass. Soldado. That is terrific skill.
Fenerbahce are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too. Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Fenerbahce just have to run down the clock. Well read, he sorted that out.
Trabzonspor have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
He's left his man. Has a hit! The whistle is gone and it is all over. Fenerbahce get off to a winning start. It bodes well for what promises to be another exciting season. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Fenerbahce will be delighted to have hit the ground running. That was the aim, immediate momentum.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. The game will be underway very soon. Here's a venue this which simply and the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Fenerbahce made a good start to their campaign, a win on day one, up and running. Soldado wants to play it back. The shot's on! The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Yeah, he was off, ever so slightly, but he was off.
It's a good foot in there. And it's Soldado. Dira. And help's available out wide. Isla's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition.
Big chance! They've scored! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just brushed off the ball there. Akichi. Fenerbahce are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Here it comes. Dira. And he's cut it out. And it's Isla. That is terrific skill. So nearly the perfect ball. That'll be the last act of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Fenerbahce head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. The action has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. What a throw in. It's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Fenerbahce are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He's looked long this time. Looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. Soldado looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, and as their most significant attacker, he isn't about to receive any generous invitations.
Lovely feet. Oh, he's found him in space. Eki has a hit. Aimed long and direct. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. It's come loose. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Loose ball, who's going to get there? That's offside. Yes, it is.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Fenerbahce just have to run down the clock. Soldado, Valbuena, cut out in the nick of time.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Fenerbahce, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. are here again and ready to go. The domestic season still relatively freshly started in many of Europe's major leagues. It is a time filled with hope and expectation, and that is certainly the case here. The first step, one of many, towards the very summit of European football. This is the time when you dream, indeed perhaps you believe, you are allowed to believe. Big chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Soldado certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Arfield. Soldado.
Rangers have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Gradle. And it's Soldado. Isla. Isla's cross. Gets good distance on it. Arfield. Has he picked him out? Going through. Shoots! And it's a goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Forward it goes. And it's Soldado. Ekichi. Gradle. Cut out in the nick of time. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Decent looking ball. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. Neustetter has been told to walk, and he needs to be wary of his reaction now. He wouldn't want to risk further sanction.
I'd gave him a decision to make, Peter. Concede the foul or expose his keeper to a one-on-one encounter.
Soldado into opposition territory. And the first half is done. So there you have close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
We're already back underway here.
Fenerbahce don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Topa. Arfield. Plays it out to the wing, back into the middle. It's a brilliant interception. And he's onside. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Played it short. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Valbuena. Pushes it out wide. Isla. Ekichi. And the finish! Goal! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Rangers have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Fenerbahce grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Gradle, he's got away. Oh, sweet feet. Ekichi, and he's cut it out.
Fenerbahce merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's had a shot! Wonderful from Soldado! And that may just do it!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And he's going long. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
And he scores! Back in business! He was just never going to miss.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. It's gone to the other side.
All square again into the dying minutes. Ayew looking to get on the end of this. They need to get it in quick. It's one! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, they've got a point. 3, of course, were preferable, but up and running for a new campaign. And after all of that, Jim, what do you think?